You gotta go at least a half more turn. I wonder if I ordered something. That's a blind corner. The old boy just backing up around a blind corner. That'll work, I guess. All right, folks, good morning. Got the camper hooked up. We're headed out of town. Look what we got down here. A big camping. Kavanaugh Construction. My buddy Shane hit us up for some free work. Don't let that 80 fool you. He's got a purple sticker. Boom, boom. A little bit of a commute. And what he charges for 2 machines is what I would normally get dang near for 1. Prime, 080 going down there. Thought we were going over the back, but no worries. Like a glove. I was just joking with Hoss. I only got 2 tractors left here. Then I forgot about that guy. But we got 3 of them up on another job. They're waiting for some rain, and these 2 are headed to Santa Cruz. We're about to follow them down the hill. All right, rock and frickin' roll. We are headed out. We're going to be camping off grid at the job site because, well, that's a decent commute. About a half-day drive to get down there. You got to cross a couple big bridges to get down there. And, well, the low boy left about, I'm going to say 45 minutes to an hour ahead of us because we were still gathering up some of our gear. Got the 3500 loaded down with chainsaws, pole ropes, literally everything that we could possibly hope to need on this job. But the low boy had a blowout probably about an hour and 40 minutes into the drive. So we passed him on the way down. So he is not going to make it down there the first day. So we're going to get camp set up. Found a nice spot overlooking basically the job site. We got to remove those trees up there by the camper. All the stuff in the background they're going to be tearing down. It's an old church. But the kids left, well, they hooked me up with some toys for the trip so I could be occupied and after work. And the camper, let me tell you what, this thing, just picked this up about 10 days before this trip, so it worked out great. So we're taking a photo of it.
Guess what was already crawling on Boone's forehead?
Oh. Vampire?
Yep.
What are they, T-post driving over there already?
Where these 2 trees are big, I think all this stuff has to come out for that bioswale. All the way down to that leaning.
Take all this.
Yeah, right up to the white fence line.
Okay.
So this road has to, all of the surface water that goes on it can't just run into the street. It has to be treated on site. So it all goes in here, goes through a
Glad I got that on. There's an insert.
Not free boards all over the place.
Clear lumber. Wow, I didn't think, well, except for that one beam right there. Oh, the rest of them.
That back one's got a bunch of nuts. The railing, look at it. It looks like vertical rain gun first. Look at all those lights up there.
2 days left. Oh, this is a score. Damn. Look at this baby right here. Another bathroom. Oh, spilled cereal. All right, just to give you guys a glimpse into the future of what lies for that building we were just walking through. Yep, this decent-sized church got torn down because a subdivision's going in. And there is a cul-de-sac right there where that bad boy sits. That building is right in the way. So Haas and I put in a good amount of work clearing this project in pretty good time, really, in between storms and jobs back home. It looks like it's a rat. Big thing got a rat. Well, I'm just going to say we're in Half Moon Bay. I don't really exactly know what town we're in, but my buddy Shane hit me up. They're putting in a subdivision down here. All this is getting erased. And I said, I wish you guys are closer. Or you send the lowboy. So he sent the lowboy. So lowboy had a flat tire on the trailer. He got detained way longer than expected. An hour and 15 minutes away from here or something like that. So he'll bring that in the morning, but we made it here. Thankfully, no issues on our end. And tomorrow we're gonna start this chunk of trees, this stuff. I'll show you in the house here in a second, and then down that line. And apparently this piece of property we're standing on goes for stupid money. Like that house right there. You don't even wanna know. And then there's us over here. I think I just bought this camper last weekend, or about 10 days ago. Yeah. That's where we're chilling. Got a power pack out there, harnessing some of the solar. But yeah, this is gonna be the tree. The last one to go is this one here, because that's our shade. It might rain, but whatever. It looks like Jurassic Park out there. They can see a dinosaur peeking up out there. Anyway, bright and early. It's 6 a.m. right now. Whipping up some breakfast in the old Blackstone. There's a barbecue down there. It's got a fresh 5-gallon propane bottle hooked up to it. It's going to get demoed. Thinking about rehoming that for the camper. Dogs are just enjoying life. Waiting on the little boy to get here. Can't start till 7:30. No noise till 7:30. Ooh. But yes. Haas and I are pretty excited for the opportunity to jump on a job that's out of town and just a little bit out of the ordinary. I mean, the same kind of work, but check this out. To get you guys a little bit excited for the next video, my buddy Shane, he said, hey, any of the equipment that we have on property, if you need it, just ask for the keys. So this is his brand new Cabelco. I believe it's a 230. There's going to be a bunch of videos using this bad boy, and this is the first time I hopped in it. Technically, this is the biggest excavator I've ever ran. And I'm pretty fired up to have the privilege to run this bad Jackson. I was just going to use it for a little bit in the beginning, but it turned out it was actually a pretty crucial part of the job because there were some bigger trees we ended up pulling. And not only pulling the trees out, but we're going to pull all the stumps out and grind everything up with the Prime Tech. And I'll tell you, there's going to be some big timber you guys will be surprised to see us tackling down here on this job site. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. It's really cool to see both of our pieces of equipment. Not to say both as all we have, but
two pieces of our equipment on a lowboy. You guys have talked about that for a long time, and I'll just give you a little bit of teaser for future reference. Watch out for the scales later on in these next couple video segments. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about double machines on the trailer. See ya. This one might. Yeah. This one acted like a 60,000 pound machine was tugging on it, unlike that little oak tree. This one feels cozy. The heater was on a little bit.